Hello and welcome back to the channel. This video was recorded live on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. Hope you enjoy. Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with a ShoeOnHead video. He was white, he deserved this. From what I could tell from the thumbnail of this video, it's about the Carmelo Anthony situation. Okay, let's get into the video.
Maggot, it's time for your annual race war. Oh, you didn't want to be in a race war? Well, too bad. You're in one. Your skin color is your uniform, soldier. Black people on this side, white people on this side, Italians. We'll figure it out later. Attention! Which one of you lily lickers mixed the white Monster Energy with the Kool-Aid pineapples? How many times do I have to tell you? No mixing. Now get
What the fuck?
suited up, soldier. You're heading into your first battle. The comment section of a Nick Fuentes Instagram reel. God.
Please no, I don't want that. The shoe video made me crash out probably more than I've ever crashed. Oh shit. Oh, so this is a hectic video. Well, I guess I'm in for a fucking wild ride then.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of I am your host, ShoeOnHead. You may know me as Timu Boxy, or perhaps the woman who footmogged Hassan Piker.
That shit was funny as hell.
Thank you. Thank you. I know a few of you have come here from that last video, so hello new friends, and old friends, please say hello to the new friends. Do not scare them away. One of the biggest things that
No, this video might do that.
happened when I was gone was the conclusion to the Carmelo
Now this one is wild. She crashes out a bit. Oh damn.
Anthony trial. Now, for those of you who are unaware, for
You don't see a shoe crash out very
those
often.
of you who have no idea what has been going on, don't worry about it, kid. No, but what happened was last year during a Texas high school track meet, Carmelo Anthony, a 19-year-old student, and Austin Metcalf, a 17-year-old student, got into a heated dispute after Carmelo entered Austin's tent, which was like a rivalry school's tent.
The dude deserves life in prison, I'm sorry. I think they gave him 35 years or something stupid. No, he deserves life.
An argument followed, and then allegedly Carmelo said, "Touch me and see what happens," and so Austin shoved him, and Carmelo pulled a knife out, and yeah. Austin then passed away in his brother's arms. Court argued that that use of force with a knife was completely unjustified, that a single shove did not justify a deadly response. During the trial, jurors listened
Yeah, no shit.
to witnesses' accounts of the events, reviewed video evidence, and after a few days, the jury found Carmelo Anthony guilty, and he was sentenced to 35 years in prison. And everyone accepted
I was on point with that years.
that outcome because they understand how the law works and they respect our justice system. Haha.
Say his name! Carmelo! Say his name! Carmelo!
Only
Say-
good cracker is a dead cracker.
What the fuck?
Only good cracker is a dead cracker.
I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion here.
These kinds of face-to-face, emotion-rising, shouting matches really do no good.
In this video, we are going to discuss
Fucking hell.
the insane reactions to the Carmelo Anthony trial, read some tweets, watch some TikToks, as well as debunk a bunch of misinformation because I am just tired of seeing the same ridiculous regurgitated talking points repeated ad nauseum by hundreds and thousands of people just believing
Okay, maybe I find some new information on this.
it as gospel, hyping themselves up into a race war. No, I am not kidding. That is how bad it is getting. Growing up, I was always told not to judge people based on their appearance, that it didn't matter what gender you were, what your sexuality was, didn't matter if you were short or tall or fat or thin. I was always told that skin color was not important, and it's not. But you know what is important? Your skin's health. So
God damn it.
before we get into the video, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor, Henson Shaving. Have you ever wondered what shaving cream is at hensonshaving.com/June?
There we go. There you go. There's the link to support ShoeOnHead.
And use code JUNE at checkout after adding your kit to the cart to get free shipping on your order. I know a lot of men just ignore skincare, and trust me, as someone who is going to be a dermatologist, men think they're not aging until one day they wake up and they're their dad. Take care of your skin. This is a great start, and your skin will thank you for it. Big thanks to Henson for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad.
Sure.
Right? Now, let's get back to the video. So let's not waste any more time and get straight into this, shall we? They found him guilty so fast right before Juneteenth. These folks playing in our faces. Carmelo's only crime was not allowing himself to get beat down by a white man. Carmelo will get out of prison. That boy ain't getting out of the grave. If he kept his hands to himself, he'd still be enjoying his white privilege today. White people are not victims of racism. You can't be a victim of a system you created. Hey, 23-year-old white guy who can't find a job.
Fucking evil people.
And still lives with your parents. Did you know you created the entire system we're in right now, and therefore it's totally acceptable to hate you and be racist towards you? This is the same stupid shit they say to men, like, oh, you created the patriarchy. Like, who the f are you talking about? Joe Schmo working at Chipotle didn't create shit. The system isn't benefiting white people at all. It's not benefiting anyone except the rich and powerful. The racism equals prejudice plus power bullshit really one.
It's so fucking stupid.
Shot at these people, huh? Only a black child can be minding their business, get ambushed, bullied, and pushed around and become the aggressor for protecting himself. What? He was quite literally not minding his own business. He was in a rival's team tent and was asked to leave like a dozen times. Witnesses say he started escalating it into a fight and then stabbed someone in the fucking heart. That's not minding your business.
Yeah, no.
Why did they hire that horrible lawyer? Had to be the worst defense in history. Absolutely no reason Carmelo shouldn't have testified. We gotta do better with who we hire to represent us. Plenty of black lawyers in Texas. His family raised like $1 million on GoFundMe and then blew it all on a new house and a fucking Cadillac. So then they had to get a—
Yeah, it's almost like the parents don't actually fucking care about their child. They just use the fucking money to grift. They use the son to grift for more money. It's so fucking stupid.
Public defender. That baby was sentenced to 35 years?
Yeah, it should be longer, a lot longer
I
than
love
that.
the community note. That murderer was sentenced to 35 years.
Yep.
Black people, please carry more than a pocket knife. Get their asses before they can get you. What the hell do you mean, get their asses before they can get you? That's literally what Carmelo did. He got Austin's ass. He killed him. Why the f are they acting like Carmelo was the one who died? 35 years on your first offense is over sentencing. Yeah, there has to be a retrial. This is blatant injustice. First offense. And the offense in question is murder. Your Honor, it was only his first murder. 35 years ago, killing a Nazi got you a Purple Heart, but now that a German American is president, it gets you a life sentence. All white people deserve no mercy.
Who the fuck is the German American? The fuck?
Now Austin Metcalf, a 17-year-old, is a Nazi because he was white. Also, 35 years ago— does this dude think World War II was in 1991? Black Americans, arm yourselves. This country is officially a terrorist state of white supremacists. You have no reason to abide by or follow any more laws in this country.
Yeah, don't follow the law, get yourself arrested. Don't be fucking stupid.
Law enforcement and these politicians are all terrorists. Let it all fall. Time for judgment. Just as I suspected. Schizophrenia. I recommend logging the f off. Do these people just
Talking about Trump. Yeah, but like, since when is he German? Like, am I missing something big here?
live in a completely different
I get the whole...
reality? A guy
I get people call him Nazi all the time, but like, just straight up calling him German is pretty stupid. Well, calling him a Nazi is also fucking stupid, but like, yeah.
gets put in prison for murder. And
Trump, I think, has German family. They called him Trump for a while. Ah, okay, I see.
they're like, wow, what's the point of even following the law anymore? Having a black son gotta be the tops of fears. I'm going insane. It was the white son that was murdered. Why are they acting like the black son was murdered? Why are you scared of having a black son in this context? Oh, I'm so scared my son will stab someone and go to jail one day. Like, what?
The parents should be also fucking thrown in prison, in my opinion, because they clearly brought him up to act like this. They are the reason he is the way he is. They should be fucking arrested as well.
What? It's only self-defense when a black kid dies. Literally, multiple witnesses, including black witnesses, including Carmelo's own friends, said that Carmelo was the aggressor in the situation. Also, just in general, murder is not the acceptable punishment for a shove, for a push. That's not how that works. 50,000 likes on that bullshit, by the way. 50,000 people saw that and were like, hell yeah. Black kids are the only kids who can't afford to make mistakes without dire consequences. Your Honor, it was a mistake. My client did a little oopsie poopsie, a little fucky wucky ooh woo, if you will. Black people are held to a higher standard than every other race. We are expected to be perfect, while others are given grace, excuses, and— Hey, stop. Just a reminder that this is all in context of the Carmelo Anthony situation. So the held to a higher standard, in this case, the higher standard of do not stab people. I'm sorry, okay. Go on. One mistake by a black person gets used to judge an entire community. Oops, I fell and my knife accidentally stabbed your heart.
Austin fell onto Carmelo's knife.
Wait, what? Did someone say this?
Trying to attack
Fell on him?
because the knife is 3.5 inches. The cut was only 2.
I'm crashing out. I'm crashing the f out. Please let the next one be somewhat rational. Y'all gentlemen are so fucking dumb. Y'all really thought that he was gonna get away with stabbing that kid to death. I can tell a lot of you were raised by hoes.
There we go. A sensible person.
Finally, a normal, sane person. A strong black father tells you early that you can't get away with the same shit whites do. Oh god damn it, had me in the first half. When do white people get away with stabbing? What is this? Where do these people live? Earth 2? Culture. When you get called for jury duty, do that shit. Make sure you do your part in serving justice. Every black defendant in every court everywhere is Carmelo Anthony. Every black defendant in every court everywhere is Carmelo Anthony.
Every what? Did they stab someone?
Every black defendant in every court case everywhere is a murderer. Are you sure
Yeah, like,
that's what you want to go with? I love how he's
that's
basically
pretty
like,
fucking
go
stupid.
do jury duty so you can go blindly support any black person regardless of what they did. What the like, I don't support every white person. Some of you are dumb. What's wild is this wasn't even
Yes,
like
there was a lot of
cop
fucking stupid
versus
people.
black guy thing where like there might be some debate about like police brutality and over policing and things like that. No, this was just straight up a black kid stabbed a white kid, and they're losing their minds because he's going to prison over it. Fascinating.
Carmelo Anthony had been white, not only would he have not been convicted, there'd have never been charges. The
That is false.
only reason Carmelo Anthony was convicted was because we are a broken, fucking bigoted country, and Carmelo Anthony was black.
Wow, thanks for the input, gay Colonel Sanders. I fucking hate the
Glad to hear.
Yellowstone hicklib bit. Oh, I'm a big tough country cowboy. Y'all better not say them slurs around here. Yeehaw! Wow, just freaking wow. Disgusting. This is not justice. This is trying to make an example. Dear white people, don't let this verdict fool you. You'll still get fucked up playing them Austin games. Don't let this verdict of a guy who stabbed someone fool you. You're still gonna get stabbed. What? Strong suspicion that a lot of pro-Carmelo stuff I see here is some psyop. Bro. This is what I tried to tell myself for like 6 years about the online left. It's all a CIA psyop from the billionaires to make leftism look as unappealing as possible to the working class. Bro. Of course, an all-white.
Technically, there is that on the right as well. Like, you look at Candace Owens and she calls herself right-leaning. She's retarded. She makes the fucking right look stupid. And I think that's on purpose. Because we all know that Candace Owens used to be a leftist.
White jury found a black boy guilty for defending himself. Fuck you, racist white pieces of shit. Fuck you, racist white pieces of shit. That sounds extremely racist. Black people can't be racist, stupid hoe. It was not an all-white jury. There were Asian people, there were Hispanic people, and the black people, they did ask to do jury duty in this case, turned it down because they admitted they would be too biased. Like, they literally said they would just vote not guilty because Carmelo is black. On one hand, I appreciate the honesty. On the other hand, what the f***?
If they say, can you be fair? Don't say, no, I'm not finna put a black man in jail. Don't say that. Don't say, I hate white people and I don't care what he did. Don't do that. That's what people were doing in this case. Okay. And then everybody's like in an uproar because there's no black people on the jury when damn near half of the black people who could have been on the jury canceled themselves out. You know, don't do that. Y'all be regular.
Overruled.
Just be regular.
Oh God.
That's
Yeah, just lied to get on the fucking jury. Just waited when she gets further into the fuck. Hi, by the way. Hey, Void, how's it going?
right. Get in there and lie to the court so you can free a person because he murdered a white guy. Incredible stuff. Also, I like how they said, just be regular. Just be regular. Just get on the jury so you can free the murderer. Then return to acting irregular. This case is really affecting me. Making me want to go to law school and fight for my people. I'm sorry. I'm confused. Your people being murderers? Is that what you're talking about? Murderers? Your people being murderers? Also, if by some miracle you happen to get into law school, you'll be disappointed to find out that intentionally stabbing someone and killing them is in fact murder, regardless of what your skin color is. And there were some people coming at me like, oh, I bet you'll defend Chud the Builder. And like, first of all, who the f is Chud the
I had the same thought when I first heard about Chud the Builder. I don't know who the fuck it was. I still barely know who the fuck it is.
Builder? This is how I know I'm getting old. They keep making these random fucking streamers in a vat overnight and then like releasing them. Did you hear about PP Boy 57? Like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I don't know who that is. If Chud the Builder killed someone, or in this case, attempted to kill someone, then he should face consequences for that.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, your turn. Should Carmelo Anthony face consequences? No? Oh, that's weird. Looks like only one of us is the hypocrite here. See, I am not like you. I have a functioning brain and an IQ of probably maybe over 100. I can look at things on a case-by-case basis and not blindly support or attack something, like a mindless drone. Let's go see what they're saying over on Blue Sky, shall we?
Oh,
Fellow
God, no. Why would you ever go into fucking Blue Sky?
white people. Never mind. Never mind. I'm done. I'm done again. Bye.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Stay out of black people's mentions about Carmelo Anthony. We are the reason not one black juror was seated. We are the reason that an appeal filed on those grounds will surely fail. We are the reason Jim Crow is once again law of the land. Oh my God! What has this country come to when a man can't freely murder another man in cold blood and get away with it? Literally Jim Crow. Yeah.
The thing about the Chud guy in normal world, he would be an idiot, but we are not in that world. Yeah. Blue Sky, Blue Sly, the insane asylum. Yep.
White people cannot be trusted after this trial with Carmelo Anthony. Honestly, that 35-year sentence coming down on the teenager Carmelo Anthony felt like a proxy for a lynching.
It should be longer than 35 years, but sure.
Carmelo Anthony defended himself against 2 white supremacists. Now that black
The kids were white supremacists now?
people stand up for themselves, white fragility is taking over.
Oh, I just realized that flag. What the fuck?
They simply can't handle it. He saved himself from being lynched, and now he has to spend decades in prison. F***ing racist country. Huh?
Yeah.
He was being lynched? Yes. Do these people live in the Netflix adaptation version of reality or something? What is going on? Stabby, jail. No stabby, no jail. The only reason Carmelo was convicted is because he was black. If this was a white boy, there would never be charges files. I decree that the people who was involved with this case will begin to reap the unjust decision upon their own head to 1,000 generation. All you bigoted racist people and all white.
That sounds like a threat.
Jury. Of course,
Oh, fuck's sake.
Carmelo Anthony would be convicted. Not an all-white jury.
Yeah.
Yes, an all-white jury.
No.
Stop trying to make excuses for racism. No, not an all-white jury. Who are they trying to convince? Other people or themselves? Anyone defending Carmelo Anthony knows that they're not defending him in good faith. Carmelo is obviously guilty of a murder that he intentionally instigated. Defending murders like this only hurts the black community. We need to hold ourselves accountable and hold ourselves to a higher standard. Oh my God, a normal person on Blue Sky. Bro, what are you doing? Get out of there. Go, run. An all-white jury in Texas convicted Carmelo Anthony of murder. Proof that the US never ended the practice of lynching. They let the courts do it instead. You don't have to support what Carmelo Anthony did to recognize the problem with sentencing a child to spend 35 years in prison based off of the deliberations of an all-white jury. Said it again, award! Said it again, award! All-white jury! All-white jury! It's time to play Horseshoe Theory! Contestant number 1. Here is the tweet. Stop sending your kids to these race
The profile picture says it all,
schools.
Oh, stop sending your kids to these black schools. Definitely a white supremacist.
Oh, I'm sorry. The tweet is stop sending your kids to these white schools. And it came from the account Dapper Domo, who is black. You know what that means? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Into the pit! Stop bringing non-black people into black spaces. Teach your kids to defend themselves by any means possible. Keep your black kids in black spaces as much as possible. Keep your black children away from these devils.
If we had segregation still, none of this would have happened.
Wait, are they fucking... What? They're now advocating for... Okay, sure.
He wouldn't have had no interactions with any white boy. because we would have been in an all-black school.
We are going to reverse engineer segregation, aren't we?
That's what it looks like.
We don't want those evil white people drinking out of the same water fountain as us, am I right? Honestly, my honest, real opinion about this, my hot take of the video, everybody, here it comes.
What the fuck am I watching? Yeah.
Lukewarm, microwaved, 4-day-old mac and cheese take, here it comes. If they want to go make their own, like, all-black schools, all-black towns, they should be allowed to. Go for it. Black people want to go create little
Yeah, they're serious. Yeah. Technically, this isn't the first time that they've been advocating for segregation. This has happened a couple of times already over the past couple of years.
They should be able to, but white people should be allowed to create Agartha. If people want to willingly segregate themselves,
You found out. Wait, let me know.
they should be allowed to go ahead and do that. Deadass, who cares? Everyone else can live in a desegregated society. They can go have their ethnostates. But you know, there's only one side that will not be able to do that. I always wondered though, let's say they do make a white ethnostate. What counts as white? Because 100 years ago, I would not have counted as white. I'm Ellis Island mystery meat, you know this. Is there like a one-drop rule? Do they like whip out the eye chart at the gate and they're like, ah yes, A10s, you may enter. Is Brittany Venti allowed in the white ethnostate? Honestly,
Who the fuck is Brittany Venti?
she's like an honorary Aryan at this point. She white mogs me. Anyway, we are getting distracted. Where were we? Ah yes, hell.
Yeah.
We were in hell. I'm black. I haven't stabbed anyone in the chest after being asked to leave a tent. I'm not in prison. I'm free. It's not hard to not commit a crime.
Wow, someone with a fucking proper take.
Listen, I appreciate
Someone that's not retarded.
sentiment here, but how did we get to a point where this is like a breath of fresh air? Let's check the replies. Hopefully people are agreeing. Shut your hoe ass up. Emmett Till didn't commit a crime either. What happened to him? You're not black. You're not black. You're a boy, you ain't black. You may be black, but you ain't black. Yes, because being black is supporting all black people everywhere regardless of what they have done. All the normal black people are just called like pick-me's. They're called pick-me's for having a brain and not going along with this race grievance bullshit. Every time like they speak out about this, they're just called the C word, you know what I mean? The term for this animal. Is that a slur? Like, I know what that's like to a degree. Granted, it's over me making fun of like women on TikTok, but like I know what it's like watching people in your community act like fucking morons. I feel you, my brothers. Oh my god, editor.
She said that.
Edit that out, edit that out. By the way, if you want an uncensored, uncucked version of this video and all the videos a day early, sign up to be
Crabs in a bucket.
a member on my Patreon. Link down below. All Patreon members get the uncensored, uncucked version. You can hear me say fucking shit and and Anyway, let's get back to the video. Oh my god.
This is a racist ass country. We're in a racist ass state. This is a racist ass court. There ain't nothing else to talk about.
First of all,
These people are fucking stupid.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I was staring at her titties the whole time. Those are giant titties. Just left the courthouse and any white person can get it for real. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. Dig Austin Metcalf up and stab his ass again. Apparently, a bunch of people on TikTok are doing the Austin Bop, where they dance to a song made about Austin Metcalf's murder while reenacting the stabbing.
Austin Bop, knife had blood on the tip when he dropped. How the fuck you gonna stop me? Going out back Marlo out the box.
They were also making AI photos of themselves pissing on Austin's grave. You know, I was always told not to judge people by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
Their character is shit.
And boy, am I judging these people by the content of their character.
Yeah.
What the f? These people are freaks. Martin Luther King Jr. would be rolling in his grave looking at all this. Carmelo Anthony, a black teenager, has been sentenced to 35 years in prison after being convicted by a jury with no black jurors. Oh god, here we go again. No black jurors. Who is this moron? Who is this idiot? Oh! Martin Luther King Jr.'s daughter. Wonderful. Awesome. I'm done. It's been a good 12 years, but I'm done. Channel's done. Video's over. This officially broke me. I'm done. Go watch Moist Critical. Go watch Asmongold. I'm done.
And right off the bat, man, free Carmelo. Straight up. I don't give a fuck about no white lives. F that cracker. We smoking on that Austin Pat. I don't care anymore. Because it ain't no good in this shit. It ain't nothing good. That's
yeah, this vid pissed off a lot of people. Yeah. If I say what I want to say, I will no longer have a YouTube channel. Also, hey, how's it going?
In this shit. But they trying to lay the law down all that shit. Y'all gotta give it up. Y'all gotta give it up.
Like, I don't care anymore because it ain't no good in that shit. It ain't nothing good that's in this shit, but they
I'm tired and currently kind of annoyed. As Go said, if you draw this guy, you'll be banned for racism. Yeah. You can see why I crashed out. Yeah.
They try to lay the law down up that shit. Y'all gotta give it up. Y'all gotta give it up. Beautifully said. Thank you, sir.
There isn't a black American on earth that is surprised by what just happened to Carmelo Anthony.
They shouldn't be surprised because he murdered someone. The only thing that you should be surprised about is the fact that it was only 35 fucking years.
One black face in that jury box, not one peer, not one person who has ever navigated this country in melanated skin. And if you think that doesn't matter, then you haven't been paying attention to the last 400 years of American history because you don't want to. This is not new. This is the system working exactly as it was designed.
First of all, the Black Panther LARP is cringe. It's gotta go. This isn't the 1960s. You aren't protesting segregation. You're making a fucking TikTok video, okay? Second of all, this is the system working exactly.
I still think TikTok should be fucking, like, banned. TikTok should get removed, period.
How it was designed. Yeah, I'd hope. When you kill someone, you go to jail. Like, am I missing something? It was actually a refreshing change that the system was working for once. I'm tired.
Animals who should be. I'm
tired of waking up to headlines like, man who whipped corpse on subway gets 5 years.
The last how many years? Yep.
In jail. Like,
why listen?
Like, I'm not kidding. That was like a real headline I saw the other day.
I'ma say it since nobody else can say it. Austin. Glad your ass dead. Austin, fuck his family, and I hope they get this message to have a up day in here, Austin. I hope you
remove TikTok. Where do the people? We remove TikTok, they will stick to fucking Blue Sky, and we won't have to deal with them. You can keep them in Blue Sky. That's 400 years, 250-year-old country. Yeah. New age verification bill just dropped. GB covered it. Oh, okay, cool, thanks.
Go over there burning up, bitch.
I'm so proud of y'all for kicking that white boy.
Fuck.
See, they not used to this happening to them, y'all. My only problem is it should happen more. Can we please pick a day where we just them white people up? As a matter of fact, I wish I knew where the little white boy grave was so I can go spit on that bitch.
How the f are any of these videos still up? There were so many of these videos. Are these people like CIA psyops? I'm doing it again. No. This got so bad that people were actually going out and assaulting white people to get revenge. Obviously, I can't show these videos, but there were multiple incidences of this. These people live in a delusional alternate reality, and they're becoming radicalized to take revenge for shit that isn't even f***ing happening. But like every other f***ing week, I have to read another stupid New York Times article about how like 20-year-old white boys are being radicalized into the alt-right because they watch Jordan Peterson or some shit. Like, f*** you. And like people have been so brainwashed to believe that they're racist because they post like edgy memes. No, you're not f***ing racist with your 4chan memes. These people are racists. You're like a level 1, maybe level 2 racist. These are like level 9 racists. You have no idea what racism is.
This cannot be compared to fucking jokes. Because jokes at the end of the day are fucking jokes. 90% of people that make jokes are making them as a fucking joke and don't actually mean shit behind them. These people are just fucking evil.
I've seen your friend groups. Racist friend groups do not care what race you are as long as you are also racist. These people are significantly more racist than you will ever be. Hell, even the KKK, level 10 racists, wore hoods to conceal their identity. These people are out here posting this shit. Full government name and face.
I got 5 boys. I don't know what. I ain't got nothing to tell them no more.
Tell them not to stab fucking people. Tell them not to be fucking. Tell them don't fucking bring them up to be fucking stupid.
Deadass gotta look at my sweet innocent son one day and explain to him that people hate us simply because we were born black. What am I supposed to tell my son? I don't fucking know. Not to kill people? Like, yeah, okay, sorry.
Simple.
I don't know what it's like to be black, okay? I don't know. Maybe it's a completely different experience that I will never understand. But in this case, nobody is hating Carmelo because he is black. They are hating Carmelo because he killed someone. I basically said this on Twitter and some liberal account was like, remember when Shoe was a leftist? Ah yes, the famous leftist policy, being pro-murder. I remember back when ShoeOnHead was pro-murder. Silly me, how could I fall so far? Leftism isn't about wealth inequality or workers' rights, no, it's about letting black people stab white people, clearly. To be completely honest, I have seen what being a good leftist is to you people, and with all due respect, you fucking no thank you.
We also know now that yes, Carmelo Anthony may have had a tool in his backpack that no, he shouldn't have brought it to a track meet, but it was there. It had a 3.5-inch blade, but also in that backpack, he had snacks. He had school puzzles and he had a cross.
And that changes that he stabbed someone how?
Your Honor, yes, the defendant may have had a knife, but he also had Cool Ranch Doritos. I rest my case. Real lawyer, by the way. That woman is a real lawyer. There were thousands and thousands of videos and tweets just like this. You probably get the point. These weren't just like cherry picked. They were everywhere. But it wasn't just Twitter nobodies and blue sky nobodies. There was also sitting Congress people saying this insane shit.
Black women live in fear and agony every single day. A fear and agony that I promise you, the Metcalfs probably never spent a day living that way.
Yes, someone's teenage son was murdered, but please keep in mind the real victims here. Black women.
Stab white guy in the chest, woman most affected,
I don't know what he had.
It was like it seemed like it was a multi-tool, almost like a Swiss Army.
Like with like with the little scissors and everything and whatever. So it was small.
Your Honor, the knife my client used to kill the man was small. What? By the way, I've not seen a single Democrat politician
You
come
gotta
out
make something up to try and make him look not guilty.
and disavow this idiot. So until then, I'm just going to assume they all agree. What's funny is they can't come out and disavow it because they'll all be attacked and called racist, and they know it. This was a viral Substack written by a university professor. Are you ready for this? Dear Jeff Metcalf, your son is dead because you failed to teach him that black boys have boundaries. Yesterday evening, Jeff Metcalf, the father of Austin Metcalf, used his victim impact statement to address Carmelo Anthony directly after he was sentenced to 35 years after the court treated his act of survival as murder. The elder Metcalf reported
he would have survived just as well if he just left the fucking tent that he was not supposed to be in. And no one would have died and no one would be going to jail.
Described Austin as a boy, twin, son, leader, true warrior. He remembered him as a baby grabbing his finger. He talked about teaching him to fish, watching him take his first buck, and seeing him grow up too fast. He spoke of a scholarship
This article
created in Austin's memory, and said his family has been robbed. And right there, his own words, Jeff Metcalf told on himself. In your own memorial
on the merge of crashing out again
language, you told us about the kind of white boyhood Austin was raised inside.
It's so insane how many stupid people just ignore or make up their own facts.
It was a boyhood steeped in conquest language, hunting rituals, warrior fantasies, masculine toughness, and the romance of force. You told us about a child praised for not just being kind, curious, gentle, or careful, but for becoming a leader and a warrior in a racist culture where those words too often mean dominance. This psycho saw a grieving father describe his son as a leader and a warrior and freak the fuck out because his son is white and therefore that's like white supremacy or some shit. In their world, white people are like only allowed to hate themselves, right? That's why libs are often the way that they are, just like absolute cucks, just like rolling over and showing their bellies. Haha, white people can't dance. Haha, white people, like, they don't season their food. Because being anything other than that gets you treated like this. Reminder that this is a professor in a college teaching students right now, and you wonder why people are the way that they are. I swear we had it
There's a reason people don't like colleges and universities anymore.
made in the 90s. I swear that was like peak normalcy. Do you feel that way? Maybe I'm just like a stupid millennial like nostalgia because I was a child back then and didn't know. I don't know. I kind of feel like race relations were better back then because it was all like, oh, we don't see color, and then they flipped it and they were like, actually, if you don't see color, you're racist.
I'm liking Shoe more the longer I watch this video. There's a lot I don't agree with Shoe on. ShoeOnHead, for the most part, I agree with. There are some things here and there that I don't agree with her on, but this video so far, everything she said is 100% factually true, and I agree with everything.
You have to acknowledge your white privilege and you're a colonizer. Like, what the f? I feel like my worldview's just been shattered. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean we can't just all be in a circle and sing Kumbaya? What is this? Like, I was always taught from my parents, from my teachers, like, we shouldn't judge people on their skin color, blah, 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 blah. And like, were these people just not taught that? Were they not taught that? I feel like
No, a lot of kids these days are not taught that. They're taught, oh, because of the color of your skin, you're going to get oppressed immediately. And that's it. There's no other outcome. You're just, yeah, no.
Like they were just taught from a young age, like white people bad, like it was just hammered into their fucking heads. And like honestly, like white people get told that in like university, like they go to college and they get told white people bad, white people bad. It's really upsetting that a family had to bury their child, and it's all being
back to the day when personal responsibility was a lesson taught to everyone. Sadly, I don't see that happening. No, not anytime soon, at least.
Shadowed by insane people trying to make it about race.
She's reasonable and not stupid. Funny how we can work her, but not others. Yeah,
in a normal,
she is by definition a liberal person. She is a leftist, but she's not retarded. That's the difference. There's a lot of leftist policies that she agrees with and that she supports, but the point is she's not retarded.
World, it wouldn't be about race, but we don't live in a normal world. I would like to believe a majority of people don't believe in some like civil war, race war thing and still believe in the Kumbaya bullshit. Like, I just want to be like, okay, this is just a minority of crazy people on the internet. At least that's what I tell myself. So that was that video. Hopefully you got some enjoyment out of my brain breaking. If you like this video, please subscribe. And if you can...
responsibility is bigoted and makes you a Nazi. Yeah. That was ShoeOnHead. Give it a like. Obviously, give her support if you enjoy ShoeOnHead. I've always enjoyed watching ShoeOnHead. Thanks guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check ShoeOnHead as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.